What is up, everybody? It's over Receiver today. And as Sony is trying to do more and more Marvel movies, they got this weird thing when they're trying to do like Spider-Man related movies, but not with Spider-Man in them because Spider-Man's currently in MCU. So they're doing Spider-Man characters, Spider-Man villains, heroes, and etc. in their own little like Spider Marvel verse. It's a little bizarre because they have the Venom movies, which are kind of like mediocre, which I guess did well in the box office, but they were kind of mediocre for being honest. They had the Morbius movie, which did terrible in the box office. People were like making jokes about how this movie's gonna like sweep the box office, but pretty much nobody went to go see that movie. And now they are doing a El Muerte Super Marvel movie, and it's like, who is this character? Apparently, for a little bit of research that I did do, people have said this character has been in 2 comic books, and now they're making a movie about this one character. And this movie is being starred by the artist Bad Bunny. I guess he's like a Latino rapper. And I've heard a few of the songs. I've heard a few of the songs, but people are wondering, does he even have the acting skills to do a movie like this? So it's like there's a lot of backlash against this decision right here. It's like just Sony in general right now with the decisions they're making with the Marvel, these Spider movies. Like they have a Craven the Hunter movie coming out. They're making that. They're working on that movie. They also have a Madam Web movie as well. And it's like, who asked for these movies to be made? Like, who asked for these movies to be made? Sure, people wanted Venom. I understand the Venom thing because people was definitely clamoring for Venom. Then people wanted to see Carnage because Venom was so successful. So that makes sense to me. But these random Spider-Man characters like Morbius, like, who was asking for these characters? So, I guess they're trying to up their Latino representation in the Marvel movies, which you got Miles Morales, which is a Afro-Latino character, which people want to see him on a live action screen. So this is a perfect opportunity for them to make a live action Miles Morales movie, but they didn't do that. Or they could have gave some shine to Spider-Man 2099, Miles O'Hara, that character. But they give it the shine to some random character called El Muerto. And people are not happy about this. Even people who are Hispanic are not happy about this. Because it's like, who is this? Who is this character right now? Y'all just throwing anything at the wall to see what sticks at this point. So let's read some of these comments. Like this one person says, as a Latino, I speak to everyone when I say that we don't want this. Yeah. It's just an odd choice to pick this one character. Because even the MCU they do representation by having America Chavez and Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness movie, which is coming out like in 2 weeks. They got the representation right there. And even DC is doing the Blue Beetle movie, but I would say Blue Beetle is probably more recognizable than the Chavez movie. Still, the MCU is so much bigger. Like, you get representation right there. But who is this El Muerte character? Like, who is this guy? They're making a movie about. It's just so random. I have no effing idea who the actor and character even are. Black people got Black Panther and the new Captain America. Asians got Shang-Chi. The Eternals have major representation characters. And we Latinos and Hispanic get effing Bad Bunny as some luchador villain. Are you effing kidding me? Damn, thank God we at least have a Blue Beetle in the DCEU. Yeah, so people are not liking this character right here. Everyone, no way they can make a movie worse than Morbius. Sony, hold my beer. And it's bad because I'm a huge superhero fan. I love all the superhero movies, but I didn't even go watch. I have no interest in watching Morbius unless it comes like on Blu-ray or like you can watch it digital. I have no interest in seeing Morbius right away. Like, who would ask for a Morbius movie to begin with? I'll give El Muerto a shot, but damn, Sony dropped when they should have announced this as the next Spider-Verse project. Yeah. You have a perfectly good character people want to see in live action, whether it be Miles Morales or Miguel O'Hara and Spider-Man 2099, but they chose to just ignore those characters and go for some random character like El Muerto. Everyone right now, there's a look of disappointment right now. It's just hilarious. Yeah. Like, who asked for this character? Gonna be the best nap ever. We Mexicans can't even get represented with a Zila's character because it's gonna be played by a Puerto Rican. I hate it here. Mm. Yeah, that's kind of true. It's kind of messed up. It's like you would think they at least get like a Mexican actor to play the luchador character, but they didn't even do that. Sony is going to F up comic films. They need to stop. Morbius should be their last film. Yeah, you would think they would stop, but it's just weird. Like, they're making a Venom 3 now, too. They announced the Venom 3, which is kind of going to happen because you saw Venom 2, then a Venom 2. You kind of know there's going to be a Venom 3, but those movies, they're just so mediocre. Hopefully this third one is really good, but those Venom movies are kind of just like, what are we doing here? It's like the Sony movie verse is kind of trash, except for like Into the Spider-Verse, which was a really good movie. Some of the sequels will be really good, and like that's it really. You had the No Way Home, which is kind of like MCU carried that movie. If that was a Sony alone movie, I don't think that movie would have been that great, but because it was MCU, it did well for Sony. But their movies are not that great, to be honest. Their superhero movies at that, not that great. Uh, He can act. Some of y'all probably didn't watch Narcos. Give it a chance. Okay, so apparently he does have some acting roles. I didn't know this dude was an actor. I just like did music, but okay. Can he speak English? I never heard Bad Bunny speak English in an interview. He doesn't even speak Spanish. So I don't. I'm not too. I'm not 100% familiar with this artist right here. I just heard a few songs, and I think the songs I did here, he was speaking in Spanish. So I don't know. I'm not 100% familiar with this artist right here. Uh, Holy S, this is gonna be awful. Okay, so somebody's happy there's gonna be some representation. I'm happy that Puerto Ricans will play a Marvel character. I'm so happy. So somebody's happy about it, at least. Bro, what the F is Sony doing? I don't know. At this point, I really don't know. It's like they are going to milk that Spider-Man license as long as they can with the most obscure movies ever. It's like, what's next? Is we going to get an Aunt May movie next? Like, what route are we doing this? Well, like, what are we doing here? It's just so weird with Sony right now, these Marvel movies. So as a Latin American, should I feel represented or something? I don't even like his music. First of all, is Bad Bunny even an actor? So he did say he has some acting roles and some in a show, so I don't know. Marvel slash Disney needs to make a huge offering to get Spider-Man back. Sony keeps making this S spinoff just to keep the Spider-Man rights. And it's obvious at this point too, bro. It's like, how do you have Venom, one of the coolest characters ever created, and then you have Carnage, which is like almost next to the popularity as Venom, and you make the movie just so mid and just trash. It's like, just stop at this point. Just stop it. It is just like, what are you doing with these characters? Then you make Kraven and Hunter. Like, I just don't see them doing this great with these properties when they making these movies. It just don't sound like it's like something very appealing, to be honest. Sony got Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen, but they give us this. Literally everyone when Sony releases Marvel content, dude, just stop. Oh man. LOL just making Spidey universe stuff and hope it sticks. That's obviously what they're doing right now at this point. Bad Bunny's music is pretty good, but come on, there's better Latino actors and hell, even more iconic characters. Looks like Sony is doubling down. I barely even know who this character is. Well, you're not. A lot of people are in that same camp because apparently he's only been in 2 comics ever, and it's like he has his own movie now. Like, that's a big jump right there. From being in 2 comics to having an own movie now, that's kind of crazy. Nah, the character is Mexican, essentially Mexican. I hate it here. I think they're talking about Bad Bunny being Latino, but yes, El Muerto is pure Mexicano. I mean, the fact that he's wearing like a luchador mask is a dead giveaway. That yeah, he's obviously a Mexican character, but they have a Puerto Rican actor playing the character, which makes no sense because I don't know too much history about Puerto Ricans, but I know they have a strong connection with the luchador culture. I don't know too much. I might like I know, but I don't know too much about that. I think I'm more confused of the timing this happening. How many Spider-Man spin-off characters can get their own movie? Yeah. I don't know. Like, when are they gonna stop these spin-off movies at this point? I guess when they stop selling them. But you would think like the Morbius didn't do too well, and that didn't do too well. I don't know if that Kraven the Hunter or Madam Web movie is gonna do well at all. So I don't know. I guess when people just stop watching those movies, I guess that's when they're gonna stop these spin-offs at this point. This is why none of us should have watched Morbius. Yeah. This is pretty cool. Can't wait. Okay, so it's like maybe like 90% people, 90% of people saying this is just gonna be a trash idea. Well, like you got like the 10% glimmer of hope that says this might be a good movie, and they're hyped for it. So, interesting dynamics right here. They are milking this character Ross for everything, but give it back. Sony, let's make another spinoff for the fans. The fans, one fan says yay. Honestly, never heard of this character. Sony just loves taking L's. I am sure of it. This is so unnecessary. Yeah, El Muerte, another Marvel legend. What is this? Okay. Spider-Man appears in 16,212 issues, while El Muerte appears in 12. Okay, so he has 12 issues. I thought it was 2, but 12 issues. That's still like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe everybody is just getting a row. This movie could be amazing. Who knows? But it would just seem like you would think they would do more with the whole Miles Morales being live action or doing like a Spider-Man 2099 movie. Because they even had a TV show at one point, which is, I don't know if that was how popular that was, but they even had a Spider-Man 2099 TV show. And definitely a video game about that character too. So it's kind of wild how they're giving this guy his own movie. But I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. And I didn't even see it. It's actually trending right now. It's trending right now with this whole story. So people are definitely talking about it. People definitely got a lot of opinions about this right here. So definitely see your opinion down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.